This is the Daily Mirror Pride of Britain Awards. It's now been 10 years since we linked up with the Prince's Trust to honour their Young Achiever of the Year. To tell us more about the work of the Trust, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for their Royal Highnesses, the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did just want to say how really delighted my wife and I are to be able to attend this very special awards ceremony with which my Prince's Trust has had such a close association, and to hear so many inspiring stories about some truly remarkable people. I'm very grateful that for the last 10 years there's been a Prince's Trust Young Achievers Award, which recognises young people who have not only overcome enormous challenges to turn their own lives around, but who are also now making a real difference to the lives of other people around them. And I'm always so moved and inspired, ladies and gentlemen, by their achievements, and it gives me infinite reward and immense pride to know that we have helped them to have a positive future. Well done.
And here is the story of this year's winner.
My name's Nathan James. At 14, I was a drug dealer. At 19, I was an armed robber. And then I got banged up.
Brought up in Leeds by his grandmother, Nathan James just wanted to provide for his family. But from a young age, he chose the wrong way.
First drug deal was at the age of 14. Things escalated from there, from actually me, running for somebody to actually me running my own operation.
I knock on the door and you realise, well, who could that be? You look out and you thought, oh, police is here, what's going on, you know? Next thing you know, Nathan is in trouble. And I was really heartbroken when he went into prison.
Age 20, Nathan was sentenced to 5 years in a Young Offenders Institute for his part in an armed robbery.
When he came out, he still went back to his old ways. You know, things didn't get any better, he just went down, down and down.
I'd never taken drugs, so I didn't understand the effects they had. I didn't know how much they destroyed lives.
Many a nights I couldn't sleep, it was terrible, it was really awful.
Just a year after his release, Nathan was back behind bars, sentenced to 7 years for supply and money laundering.
It was an adult prison. It was kind of a shock to the system.
And it would change Nathan's life forever.
One thing that actually happened to me was being locked in a cell with a person that was coming off heroin. The sweating, the crying, the vomiting. That was the first time I'd ever seen how much an effect that heroin does have on people. It made me think twice of actually what I was selling and, how I was actually affecting people and actually affecting their lives.
There was pressure to return to his old life, but Nathan decided he had to change. He was moved to an open prison and allowed out to attend the Prince's Trust 12-week personal development program.
The 12-week program was definitely the starting point for Nathan. It was the first step, to his future. What he wanted to do was to turn his life round and work with young people.
Actually began by doing volunteering for the Prince's Trust. Volunteering is quite an important thing. It can actually give you the chance to prove yourself.
On his release from prison, Nathan was offered 5 jobs and took one with the Cleveland Fire Brigade. But his passion was to help young people break the cycle he himself had been trapped in.
I now work with young people to try help them make something of themselves and not take the wrong road like I did.
Nathan wanted to do it, and we gave him all the tools. He just took those tools and he built a skyscraper.
I never thought that I'd actually be in the position that I am now. To be able to show my community, to show my sons, that actually if you are given an opportunity, something good can come from it.
Oh, I'm the proudest. I'm the proudest grandmother of all. Really proud of him.
My past and where I came from isn't forgotten, but now I'm proud of my future.
Ladies your beautiful grandmother. I want you to tell me just a little about the rewarding work that you do now, Nathan, what it means to you.
It means so much to me now. You know, actually working with young people, I actually have one person that I, you know, worked closely with, and I did like a drugs awareness program with him. And at the end of the program, he'd actually turn around and said to me, you know, Nathan, you know what it is, I'm going to give up cannabis. So, you know, it makes me feel like I'm doing something right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan James.